In 1974, nestled in the serene suburbs of Amityville, New York, an unimaginable horror unfolded. The DeFeo family, Ronald and Louise, along with their 5 children, were found brutally murdered in their own home, a tragedy that would forever cast a dark shadow over this quiet community. The perpetrator? Their own son, Ronald DeFeo Jr., whose shocking confession shook the nation. He claimed he was compelled by sinister voices, urging him to commit the unthinkable. This chilling event marked the beginning of what would become one of the most infamous horror stories in American history. The house at 112 Ocean Avenue stood as a silent witness to this family tragedy, but its story was far from over. Just a year later, the Lutz family moved into the same house, unaware of the terror that awaited them. As we delve into this tale of mystery and fear, we set the stage for an exploration of the supernatural, a journey into the heart of darkness that gripped this Long Island neighborhood. Join us as we uncover the eerie events that turned a simple home into a legend of horror. Stay with us as we unravel the mystery of Amityville, starting with the tragedy that began it all. In 1974, the DeFeo family home in Amityville, New York, became the scene of an unimaginable tragedy. Ronald DeFeo Jr., the eldest son, stunned the nation when he confessed to the brutal murder of his entire family. His parents, Ronald and Louise, along with his 4 siblings, were found lifeless in their beds, leaving a community in shock and disbelief. The chilling confession from Ronald Jr., who claimed he was driven by mysterious voices to commit these heinous acts, sent ripples of fear and intrigue across America. The once quiet suburb was thrust into the spotlight, with media and public alike grappling to understand how such a horrific event could unfold in their midst. The case captured national attention not only for its sheer brutality, but also for the eerie circumstances surrounding it. People from all walks of life began to question what dark forces could have possibly influenced Ronald DeFeo Jr. This tragic chapter sets the stage for the haunting saga of the Amityville Horror, a story that intertwines human tragedy with the supernatural, leaving an indelible mark on the annals of American folklore. Next, we delve into the psychological and supernatural motivations behind these chilling events. In the shadowy corridors of a seemingly ordinary house, the unthinkable occurred. Ronald DeFeo Jr., a name now synonymous with terror, claimed to have heard voices, a chilling assertion that has haunted investigators and audiences alike. These voices, he alleged, drove him to commit the unfathomable, the murder of his entire family in cold blood. What could compel such darkness? Was it a mind unraveling? Or perhaps something more sinister at play? Psychological experts have delved deep into DeFeo's psyche, attempting to untangle the web of mental turmoil that led to such a tragic outcome. Yet, the question remains, were these voices mere hallucinations, or did they hint at a supernatural influence lurking within 112 Ocean Avenue? The cultural impact of these events is undeniable. The story of Ronald DeFeo Jr. has seeped into the public consciousness, spawning debates and fueling imaginations. Did supernatural forces truly hold sway over his actions, or was it an all-too-human descent into madness? As we peel back the layers of this chilling mystery, we invite you to ponder the enigma of Amityville and its enduring legacy. Next, we turn our gaze to those who dared to enter the house in the wake of such horror, the Lutz family. In December of 1975, George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, arrived at the now infamous 112 Ocean Avenue. They were eager for a fresh start, drawn by the allure of a dream home at an astonishing price. The Lutz family was initially captivated by the home's charm and spaciousness. It seemed perfect, an idyllic setting for new beginnings. Yet, a shadow loomed over their excitement, as whispers of past tragedies lingered in the air. As they settled in, the Lutz family held high hopes, dismissing any unease as simply nerves. They began to notice subtle oddities, but optimism prevailed. After all, they were determined to build a life filled with happiness and warmth. Little did they know the echoes of its dark past were soon to awaken. Their journey into the unknown was just beginning, a journey that would test the limits of their courage and belief. Next, we'll delve into the unsettling events that transformed their dream into a living nightmare, where peace was shattered by the inexplicable. Strange occurrences soon shattered the peace the Lutz family sought at 112 Ocean Avenue. It began subtly, with doors creaking open on their own and cold drafts sweeping through the rooms. George and Kathy Lutz, initially dismissive, soon found themselves in a relentless grip of fear. Objects moved mysteriously, and shadows danced where none should have been. The once promising new beginning was overshadowed by an inexplicable dread that seeped into their daily lives. George, a pragmatic man, tried to rationalize the events but found no logical explanation. Kathy felt an overwhelming presence, as if the house itself was watching them. Their children, once full of excitement, became withdrawn and fearful. The impact on the family was profound. Nights were restless as unseen forces seemed to taunt them, disturbing their sleep and peace of mind. The Lutz family's dream home had become a nightmarish prison, leaving them isolated and bewildered. As they struggled to make sense of these experiences, the community around them began to take notice. Whispers of the paranormal intensified, and the Lutz family stood at the center of a growing storm of intrigue and skepticism. What began as a quest for a fresh start was turning into an unfolding horror story, setting the stage for an escalation that none could foresee. The haunting at 112 Ocean Avenue escalated with a vengeance, leaving the Lutz family engulfed in fear and chaos. Unseen forces seemed to take control, with supernatural events increasing in intensity day by day. Doors slammed inexplicably, objects moved of their own accord, and chilling whispers filled the empty rooms, tormenting George and Kathy Lutz and their children. Their once hopeful new beginning quickly turned into a desperate struggle for sanity. The community watched from a distance, some sympathetic, others skeptical, as the story of their suffering unfolded. Fearful and isolated, the Lutzes could only cling to each other, their every waking moment dominated by a terror that seemed beyond comprehension. They questioned their reality, wondering if escape was even possible. The situation was dire and relentless, pushing them to confront the very limits of their endurance. As the paranormal activity reached a fever pitch, the Lutz family faced a critical decision. Could they survive this nightmare, or would they need to flee for their lives? The answer awaited them as the saga continued to unravel, leading to a fateful choice that would forever alter their lives and fuel the legend of Amityville. After 28 days of unsettling experiences, the Lutz family made a life-altering decision. The tension in their Amityville home had reached an unbearable peak, leaving them no choice but to flee. On a cold night, they abandoned their belongings, driven by fear and desperation. Their departure sent shockwaves through the community and captured national attention, as whispers of a haunted house spread like wildfire. Neighbors watched in disbelief as the family vanished overnight, their exit stirring curiosity and skepticism among those who knew of 112 Ocean Avenue's dark past. The story of their sudden flight added another layer to the already infamous legend, leaving many to question what truly transpired within those walls. For the Lutzes, the immediate aftermath was one of relief mixed with an overwhelming sense of uncertainty. They sought refuge from the inexplicable events that had plagued them, yet their escape was only the beginning of a larger narrative. As the public grappled with tales of paranormal terror, the mystery deepened, setting the stage for further investigation and debate. The world was captivated by the enigma of Amityville, a haunting that would forever linger in the annals of supernatural lore. And thus begins our journey into unraveling the truth behind this chilling saga. The world was captivated, yet divided, as investigations into the Lutz family's paranormal claims began. Skeptics and believers stood on opposite sides, each passionately defending their views. Paranormal researchers eagerly descended upon 112 Ocean Avenue, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural. Meanwhile, skeptics demanded proof, challenging the credibility of the Lutz family's harrowing tales. The media played a crucial role in shaping public perception, sensationalizing the events and fueling debates. Headlines screamed of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena, drawing curious crowds and stirring fear. Cultural impact was profound, as the Amityville Horror story seeped into books, movies, and folklore. Leaving an indelible mark on American psyche, the case became a symbol of the unknown. Yet amidst the frenzy, the truth remained elusive. Was it a genuine haunting or an elaborate hoax? As the investigations unfolded, the story of Amityville captured imaginations worldwide, leaving people questioning. As we ponder these mysteries, we transition to explore the lasting legacy and cultural significance. How has this tale continued to haunt and intrigue us decades later? The story of Amityville continues to haunt and intrigue us, decades after the Lutz family left 112 Ocean Avenue. The long-term impact of the Amityville Horror can be seen in the countless books, movies, and documentaries that have kept the tale alive in popular culture. Its cultural significance lies in how it has influenced our perception of the supernatural and what we consider possible within the walls of our homes. Debates rage on about what truly happened in that house. Was it a genuine haunting or a fabricated story to gain notoriety? This ongoing mystery fuels discussions among paranormal enthusiasts and skeptics alike. The legend of Amityville serves as a reminder of how deeply we are captivated by the unknown. As we reflect on these events, it's clear that the Amityville Horror has left an indelible mark on our collective consciousness. It challenges us to question reality and explore the boundaries of belief. The legacy of this chilling story endures, compelling us to ponder what lies beyond the veil of our understanding. And so, as we turn the page, we invite you to delve deeper into this mystery that remains unresolved to this day. In the quiet suburb of Amityville, a dark chapter unfolded, leaving behind questions that linger to this day. As we reflect on the events at 112 Ocean Avenue, we're reminded of the thin line between reality and the unknown. The DeFeo family tragedy and the subsequent experiences of the Lutz family have become tales etched into the fabric of paranormal lore. Yet, despite countless investigations and fervent debates, the truth remains elusive. We invite you to ponder this enduring mystery. As we close this chapter, remember that some stories defy resolution, sparking curiosity and fear in equal measure. The Amityville case is one such enigma, a reminder of the mysteries that surround us, waiting to be unraveled. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the shadows of Amityville. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and let the mysteries of the world inspire you to seek the truth.